So, as I said to you, we're going to go traditional this year. We're going to go normal Christmas wreath. When I started the business, I had time on my hands, and we used to start from the base ourselves and do everything from the scratch. I don't have time for it now. And the Dutch people, they worked out and they started to do them for us now. So we can buy the real base. If you're interested in buying bits and pieces from our shop, you can always come and buy the bits and pieces and do it yourselves. And I will. Most of the time, people like everything natural. Look what I've got. So all you have to do, you have to go through. I've got fire somewhere. You see, the thing is, when you're starting to do this wreath yourself, so we've got all these bits and pieces, they have to be wired. So you prepare the bits and pieces in advance, and then you put everything through. So because this wreath is not huge, I'm going to use just the 3 points. It's a straw base inside. I did ask the Dutch guy to give me just one-sided wreath, but they didn't have it. So I've got double-sided wreath, which gives me a little bit more pain to get through. So if you have time and wish, you can buy everything and do what I'm doing now yourself. You can come and get it from Zara Flora. You can see it takes some time to do all that. And sometimes you do put these wires into your fingers.
Sorry?
Come and have a look. We are on the way to Waitrose.
Ah, I know Waitrose.
Yeah.
On the corner.
We're on the corner. One big, very non-modest shop, which looks very posh, and people think they can't afford, but that's not true. No, seriously. People just so frightened to walk in, but it's not true at all. I do have a high-quality flowers. They could be more expensive than any other shops, but then you get what you pay for. I'm in it. My flowers do last quite some time. So I think we're going to stick to just the one bowl. No, it's too long. See, and then I just fill up the same points. I just go. You can use anything you want in your wreath. It just looks different and nice. And you can think always about the toys which you have still in your house. You just need to wire them. You don't have to throw anything away. You can still wire them. You can put them in a wreath. And then take them off and use them again.
Sorry, I missed the start. Is that real fur?
It is a real fur, yeah. Absolutely. It has a beautiful scent. When I'm done with that, you can all smell it.
Mm-hmm. When you have a wreath like that, do you need to dampen it at all? You know, to keep it fresh, or will it feel like?
You know, when you got something and if you feel you want to dampen it, do it. You see what I always say to people? We're always asking advice from somebody else. But I think if you found your own way with something, don't question yourself. Just listen to your own heart. You know, that's what I'm trying to teach my children. When they ask something from me, I'm saying, okay, I can give you advice, and it does work for me, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It's what we believe in, isn't it? That's what the same thing I say to the customers when they find the way with orchids. Because you see, some people found a way, they water their orchids, the Phalaenopsis orchids, just with the rainwater. And it works for them. Some people completely, put the orchids through the tap, let the whole water go through and then let them drain, and water just once a month. That works for them. Some people water their orchids a little bit every maybe 5 days, just a teaspoon. And it works for them. So when you found your way, don't listen to anyone.
Yeah, if you don't have much time to find your way with Wreath, what would you advise?
See, I have no time of going and making that thing wet. So I'll leave it. I'll buy it, I'll put it on the door and let the nature take the course. You don't want that to last for next year, do you?
No.
It'll last through the Christmas beautifully.
Basically, it really does.
I could have just answered that. You said no.
It was very nice hearing the philosophical.
It's like a few years ago, I was looking to take my children to the Lapland. And then I was thinking, okay, it's 5 people to go to Lapland. How much is that? And then I looked through everything. By the time we hired the clothes and all that added up for quite a few £1,000s. I thought, okay, fine, I'm not going then. And then a few days later, my husband we decided to spend afternoon together, and he was getting dressed and children were going somewhere, and I said, where do you think you're going? I said, I thought we were spending afternoon together. He said, no, it's Santa in the school. We're going to see Santa. I said, you want to pay money to a guy who get dressed in the school for 20 quid? He said, yeah, 20 quid. It's not like a couple of few £1,000 you wanted to pay to the other guy to fly to the other part of the world. So, yeah, I haven't thought that way because I was going to see Santa, you see, in Lapland. Seriously, I wasn't even thinking I'm going, it's the other guy who's just dressed as Santa. So look, all you do, it takes time. But then it looks beautiful, nice and frosty. And I do love all this orangey. It just adds that nice festive. Yesterday I had a few people asking me, you see, if you lay that way, when it's finished, they said to me, can you use that as a table decoration? Of course you can. Why not? You can put the vase in the middle or a big fat candle. But don't leave the room. No, seriously, I mean, that could be completely not nice.
Especially if you haven't done it.
Definitely, especially if you haven't done that. So all you do, you just go through and round and round and round. After doing 25, your fingers do hurt.
I was going to say.
No, you see, because tomorrow we have, it's the Alexander House Hotel, the bazaar they're making. So they invited lots of lovely ladies. So I have to take all these bits and pieces with me. So yesterday whole day I spent doing what? Christmas wreath. Look. See how lovely it already looks, if I may say so. So now, of course, we're going to put some berries, just a touch of red. Get through. Come on, let's play nice. See, it just moves everything, isn't it? Just keeps that nice, gives nice feel to it. Let's play nicely. I do talk to all the flowers and everything.
That's why they're beautiful.
Thank you. You know, a few years ago, it was, like Manly Man. He came into the shop and he said he has birds of the paradise plant and it never flowers. I said, do you talk to him? He said, what? I said, do you talk to your plant? He said, no. I said, well, look, if you think for a moment, we talk to our pets, aren't we? To dogs and cats, and they do respond to us. The plants and the trees and all the nature around us, it's all the same elements, things. We're all made from the same elements. And they grow slower than we do, and they live longer than we do. They can't talk, but they are there. We provide their life, they provide our life. It's always created one for another. Circle of life. So, see, not sometimes, I do talk to my plants. Because I think they do respond as well.
So did it work with him? Did you go and talk to him?
I doubt it. He was a London businessman he understands just the money talk and things like that. He thinks he's practical. But then, well, what we believe, that's what works for us. I just feel like I need to have one here and one here. And I just wish they would go. It's easy when it's a half wreath, because you go the other side, it's clear, and you can see the straw, which doesn't matter when it's against the door, isn't it? But then that's not going to fall out. That's definitely not going to fall out. See, next year I should bring some of the bits and pieces and let you do that the same way. And you can sit and put that all through yourselves. And see how fun is that. And then all of you will come and decide, you know what, actually, I'm just going to go and buy one. You're laughing at that. I'll tell you, I have sometimes their moms who come and they say to me, I decided you can do the personal flowers, but I will do all the wedding venue myself. I said, okay, I will explain to you when to buy flowers, how to buy flowers, where to buy flowers. When I tell them exactly what to do, they say to me, you know what? No, I'll pay you and you do that. So it's no secret. If you wish to arrange something yourself, come and ask. I'll give you 100% full advice. No secrets. Seriously. But you do have to know the flowers have to be bought in stages, because they do open up in different stages, and that comes just with experience. And I know it's nature and you can't control it. Well, who said? So I learn, because you see, sometimes I have people who come and they kind of pity me in the way, not in a funny way, they just, in the way saying, oh, everything has to be done at the last moment and you can't plan anything. I plan everything. And it's not the last moment.